Trump wants to make Detroit great again. Romney's disrespect. Trump wants to make Detroit great again. Romney's disrespect. Thank you for tuning in to the Black Political Buzz Network, and my name is Laurel. I am standing here in the city of Detroit, Michigan, in front of the Hockey Town Cafe. Once again, I am standing here in the city of Detroit, Michigan, in front of the Hockey Town Cafe. Preparing for another long debate night for the GOP 2016 presidential ticket. And as I looked around the city of Detroit, I can't say that it's beautiful. I can say that it's coming along quite nicely in terms of redevelopment and revitalization, but I can't say that it's beautiful. However, I do see progress in the making. I do see where Detroit will once again be a great city as it was in days of musical lawyer. You know, years ago, Detroit was one of the great musical cities of the world. This city produced such great musical minds as Berry Gordy with the Motown brand, and Aretha Franklin and the Temptations and the Four Tops, and many great musical minds and great musical talent was produced and created that were born and raised in the city of Detroit, Michigan. And we know that in recent years, Detroit they've suffered some setbacks financially, bankruptcy, and a lot of foreclosures here. And then we have the mayor, the black mayor, Kwame Kilpatrick, who's now serving time in federal prison. So the city has had a lot of problems, but it's on the comeback. Detroit is on the comeback, and Donald Trump wants to help make Detroit great again. That's Donald Trump's campaign slogan, is to make America great again. And Detroit is one of those cities that Donald Trump wants to help make great again. Now, Mitt Romney, the 2012 GOP presidential nominee who did not win the election, Mitt Romney, Mitt Romney was born in the city of Michigan. In the state of Michigan. Michigan is Mitt Romney's one of his homes. He was supposedly, I think he was born here in Michigan. His dad was a leader, a city leader in Michigan, or the governor of Michigan, something like that. Mitt Romney has family ties to the state of Michigan. That's just the point I'm trying to make. And Mitt Romney, we know he's a great businessman like Donald Trump, except for I think Donald Trump is more wealthier, but both men are great businessmen and have great business minds in terms of business leadership skills. But Mitt Romney is now bashing Donald Trump. He's coming out of the woodwork and saying all kind of cruel things about Donald Trump, saying that Donald Trump, that his tax returns are a lie and that he's a fraud, and oh my goodness, they're fighting to the death. And I'm surprised that Mitt Romney would do that, because if Donald Trump wins the nomination and he's able to get the White House back for the GOP, what does it matter? The man is a man of integrity. I believe Donald Trump is a man of integrity. That's just what I believe. So for Mitt Romney to come out and make these attacks against him like this, it's just, it's unheard of. It's unspeakable. Why is the GOP establishment continuing to sabotage itself? The victory is within grasp. The victory for the GOP in 2016 is within reach, within grasp, easy reach. So I don't understand why the GOP establishment leaders like Mitt Romney are continuing to sabotage your own success. It makes no sense to me. Who cares if you don't like Donald Trump or not on a personal level? If he helps you to win, does it matter? He's not being a crook. He's helping you to win. That's the only thing that should matter. Voters don't care about stuff like about a feud between two great rich businessmen. I repeat, American voters do not care about a personal feud between two rich businessmen. They care about jobs, making America great again, rebuilding our military, getting rid of Obamacare and replacing it with something that's more feasible and more profitable for the American healthcare system and for the American people in terms of quality of healthcare. They don't care about a feud between two grown rich men. Come on, guys, grow up. Mitt Romney, come on. You can do better than that. I mean, you know, I shop at your store, Staples, all the time. I shop at Staples. Mitt Romney owns Staples. I shop at this franchise all the time. Come on, Mitt. We need you to join in with Trump. Don't be his enemy. Join in with them for success. It's too bad that you did not win in 2012. We know you tried hard, but Obama was just a political genius. He bested you. Obama bested you in 2012. He beat you. He defeated you. But I don't believe Donald Trump will be defeated. The only way Trump will be defeated is if the GOP establishment defeats him. I repeat, the only way Donald Trump can lose in 2016, the only way Trump can lose in 2016 is if the GOP establishment fights against him and torpedoes his chance at victory. So, tonight in Detroit, the Detroit GOP debate will be held at the Fox Theater in this city, downtown Detroit, right next door to the Hockey Town Cafe, where I showed you earlier in this video. So far, we just have Trump. Who's left standing on the stage now? We have Donald Trump, Marco Rubio, John Kasich, Ted Cruz. We know that Donald Trump recently cleaned up this week on Super Tuesday. He won 7 states. Cruz won 3, and Marco Rubio won 1, Minnesota. If Marco Rubio joins in with Trump, teams up with Trump, that'll be a dynamic team. But I don't know now that Trump wants to team up with Rubio. I think at one time Trump would have teamed up with Rubio, but since Rubio has gone postal on Trump, I don't think Trump is looking at Rubio anymore as a running mate. I think Trump is looking at Christie. I believe that Donald Trump is considering Chris Christie to be his roommate, his running mate on the campaign trail in 2016. That'd be a great match. I like Chris Christie. That'd be a great match. Donald Trump wants to make Detroit great again. He wants to make our nation great again. He wants to make our military great again. Mitt Romney, don't be jealous and disrespectful. Come on, Mitt. Show some respect, as Aretha Franklin said. Show some respect, as Aretha Franklin, a native of Detroit, Michigan, once sang. RESPECT. Tune in tonight to the GOP Detroit debate, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Sponsored by Fox News at the Fox Theater in Detroit, Michigan. This is Laura with the Black Political Buzz Network. Thank you for tuning in, and goodbye from the great city of Detroit.